Good morning. I am Anil Agarwal, former Chief Manager, Punjab National Bank. So on CET, there are a lot of queries, lot of anxieties, and I have already put 3 videos on this topic. I will advise you to watch all the 3 videos on this topic, and in this video, we are tackling further questions. One question is asked by many subscribers is whether this will replace existing boards. Answer is no. As per the information provided by the government, this is only replacement of preliminary level examination of all boards. That means wherever there are more than one tier examination, the first level examination will be dispensed with and the marks scored by a candidate in CET will be acceptable. That means this is a sort of a convenience to the candidate that he or she has to appear for CET examination, get the score. It is just like you are doing your graduation, you are getting some marks. But on the basis of that marks, you are not getting the job as far as these boards are concerned. 3 boards' names are mentioned in various communications. These are SSC, Railway Board and IBPS. But it does not mean that this course will only be applicable to these 3 boards. It is very clearly mentioned wherever preliminary examination is there, those boards will also accept CET marks in place of that examination. So by default, this may be applicable for SBI, for LIC or other examination also. But real position will only be known when details are forthcoming. But CET will only provide a facility to the candidates to appear in this examination, get the score. And this, on the basis of this score, he or she has to apply for the post of respective boards. Say there is a recruitment of clerk, say there is a recruitment of officer, say there is a recruitment of any other post. And if there is a provision of prim examination there, so that board will not hold the prim examination but accept the marks scored by the candidate in the CET examination. So the candidate will apply and he or she will mention the CET marks in the application, and the data will also be available with the board. They will check this data with the data available with them, because you have to mention some reference number. Through that they will check your data and based on that list of candidates, those are applying for those posts, they will make the merit list of such candidates, and accordingly they will call the candidates for mains examination. So this is the methodology that will be adopted by the CET, by the respective boards. CET is only a sort of a certification to you. That means at present you are appearing in multi-level examination of each board. Say you are appearing for SSC, you are appearing for Railway Board, you are appearing for IBPS or any other examination. There you have to undergo first prim, then main and then interview if there are interview mentioned in that. Under the new procedure, the prim part is taken away. That means once you get your score, that is your prim marks for every examination. You will quote that marks, on the basis of that marks, that board will call you for their main examination. This is the basic crux of the details that is available. Some people are thinking that through NRA they will get the job. No, NRA will not be agency to provide you a job in either of this sector. For job specification, naturally the exam will be conducted by the respective boards, and that's why the members of these respective boards are the board member in NRA, and that clearly states that these boards will continue, because as per the information available, the board of NRA will include representative from various ministries, including representative from SSC, Railway Board, IBPS and any other board who wish to join. So meaning thereby that the existing boards will continue. The only shortening of process is that the candidate need not appear for prim examination again and again. Now the next anxiety is what is syllabus, what will be the age limits. Already I have given one video on that. Watch that video, that will help you to charter your journey. But as far as existing exams are concerned, they will be conducted as per the present guidelines. So if you are preparing for IBPS clerk, IBPS PO or RRB officer or office assistant or SO, continue to prepare. Because this year examination are being held as per the existing guidelines. When CET will be implemented, this will be notified by the government once that organization is formed. It is not implemented from yesterday. Be very, very clear. It is not implemented. It is just government has cleared a proposal in cabinet that this will be a future organization that will conduct the examination. So don't stop your preparation. This is my advice. अब यही बातें हम हिंदी में करेंगे. NRA CET को लेके काफ़ी क्वेरीज हैं आपकी. अब एक क्वेरी इसके अंदर ये आई है कि सर क्या ये रिप्लेस कर रहा है किसी बोर्ड को? नो, NRA कोई एम्प्लॉयमेंट नहीं देगा. NRA एक आपकी सर्टिफिकेशन एजेंसी गवर्नमेंट बना रही है जिसके अंदर जो आप बार बार अलग अलग बोर्ड के प्रीम लेवल के एग्ज़ाम देते थे वो नहीं देने पड़ेंगे. मान लो आप IBPS का एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हो तो हर एग्ज़ाम से पहले प्रीम था, अब वो नहीं देना पड़ेगा. ऐसे ही आप RRB का एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हो रेलवे बोर्ड का, वहाँ प्रीम था, वो नहीं देना पड़ेगा. SSC के एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हो, वहाँ प्रीम लेवल के एग्ज़ाम्स थे, वो नहीं देना पड़ेगा. उसकी बजाय आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? NRA का CET का एग्ज़ाम देके आपको नंबर मिल जाएंगे. जैसे आपको डिग्री में नंबर मिलते हैं, ऐसे ही CET एक एग्ज़ाम होगा इंडिपेंडेंट जहां आपको नंबर मिल जाएंगे. अब ये नंबर आपके काम आएंगे जो भी बोर्ड वैकेंसी निकालेगा उसमें अप्लाई करने में. अब मान लो IBPS ने वैकेंसी निकाली, आपने अप्लाई किया, जो कैंडिडेट अप्लाई करेंगे उनकी मेरिट के आधार पर मेन एग्ज़ाम के लिए उनको कॉल किया जाएगा. कई लोगों को कन्फ्यूज़न है कि जो टॉपर है वो उसको रेलवे लेगा कि SSC लेगा कि बैंक लेगा. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आप अगर टॉपर हैं उसके अंदर आपके अच्छे नंबर है, ये आपने चूज़ करना है कि आपने कौन सी वैकेंसी के लिए अप्लाई करना है. वहाँ से सीधी एम्प्लॉयमेंट नहीं मिलेगी, वहाँ से सिर्फ आपको नंबर मिलेंगे और ये नंबर आपका मेहनत बचाएंगे दोबारा एग्ज़ाम देने की प्रीलिमिनरी. पर्पज़ ये है इसका. पर्पज़ ये नहीं है कि ये बोर्ड ख़त्म हो गई या जो इनके एग्ज़ाम के पैटर्न है वो ख़त्म हो गए. अब कई लोगों के दिमाग में ये एक परेशानी है कि सर सिलेबस क्या होगा, सिलेबस क्या होगा, एज लिमिट क्या होगी. इस पर मैंने एक वीडियो डाली है, वो आप देख लीजिए, वहाँ से आपको काफ़ी हद तक क्लैरिटी हो जाएगी. और दूसरी चीज़ ये समझने की है, जब तक ये लागू नहीं होता आप एग्जिस्टिंग मेथड से पढ़ाई करते रहिए. IBPS के जो नोटिफिकेशन निकल गए हैं वो एग्ज़ाम भी होंगे और जो निकलने वाले हैं वो भी पुराने पैटर्न पे ही होंगे. मींस IBPS क्लर्क का नोटिफिकेशन भी अभी आएगा, IBPS SO का नोटिफिकेशन भी आएगा और एग्जिस्टिंग पैटर्न पे ही वो एग्ज़ाम होंगे. तो किसी भी तरह की भ्रांति में नहीं रहना है, अपनी पढ़ाई पर ध्यान देना है, वो आपके काम आएगी. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल.